5 seconds. Acuff down the lane to the rim, off the glass, no good. Dunk attempt by Ewan at the horn, no good. Alabama wins. Acuff's shot went off the glass. Ewan had a chance to slam home the follow.
This is Hog Reaction, presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, your locally owned Arkansas alumni-run Razorback headquarters. Find Nike, Champion, Tommy Bahama, Comfort Wash, and more. The largest selection of Razorback gear south of the North Pole. Visit 989 South Razorback Road or shop anytime at shoponrazorback.com.
Richmond to the other end, a dunk and a foul.
Hog Reaction is also presented by Sawyer's Sunrooms and more. When you want to expand your outdoor space and think you can't afford it, give Buzz at Sawyer's a call. Locally owned and making quality affordable since 1990. Sunrooms, patio covers, concrete, and more. Sawyers-sunrooms.com. The Hog Reaction postgame show is fueled by Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue. Real Texas barbecue. Brisket, ribs, and sausage smoked slow, served fast. Swing by Rudy's in Fayetteville and taste the tradition. Rudy's Barbecue. Real barbecue. Real good. This is Hog Reaction.
We are here on Hog Reaction. ESPN Arkansas. Hit that Line Now app. And we are reacting to an Arkansas 94-86 win over the Missouri Tigers today inside a jam-packed Bud Walton Arena. You can call or text us. We'll get into it. We'll hear from Coach Cal. Want to hear from you. This is your chance to react to today. What do you think it means for the future with the regular season winding down and, of course, March on the horizon for the Razorbacks getting ready for the real tournament when it matters here in just a few weeks. Our number is 877-377-6963. You can text in here. You can give us a call up here on Hog Reaction and let us know what you think about what you saw today from the Razorbacks. 94-86, another 20-point game for Darius Acuff Jr., but Billy Richmond comes up with 21 points for the Razorbacks in 34 minutes, and Arkansas is able to hold off Missouri a few key runs in the second half to help put the thing away, and Arkansas moves on with another win by the score of 94-86. So we're going to get into everything. We're going to get into everything. We're going to hear from Cal. We're going to do all kinds of stuff here, all right? 877-377-6963. Don't go anywhere. We've got more Hog Reaction coming up right after this.
You're listening to Hog Reaction, presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, Sawyer's Sunrooms and more, and by Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue.
Game day, work day, or any day, Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue has you covered with 100% oak smoked meats served by weight so you get exactly what you want. Hosting a crew, Rudy's group meals are perfect for parties, office lunches, or tailgates. 3 meats, 3 sides, all the fixings, and yes, even a tablecloth. And don't forget breakfast tacos every morning until 10 a.m. Made to order, or they've got grab and go for the whole team. Visit Rudy's at 4084 MLK Jr. Boulevard in Fayetteville. Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, smoking good every time.
Hey Razorback fans, Matt Jones here. We're all experiencing higher prices on just about everything, and that includes sunrooms, patio covers, and windows. If you've gotten an estimate on any of these projects and you were shocked by the price, then you need to call Sawyers. They've been making quality, affordable products for 35 years. They're local, they have 100% financing, and a beautiful showroom with all their products displayed. So give my buddy Buzz a call or check them out at sawyers-sunrooms.com.
Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, not when you work with Tara Limbird and the Limbird Real Estate Group. With over $1 billion in real estate sold, Tara's team knows how to make the process simple, successful, and even enjoyable. They can provide you with a cash offer in 72 hours, or you can use Tara's high-octane marketing and sell your home for thousands over asking. When it's time to buy or sell, trust the team that delivers results. Go to LimbirdTeam.com, LIMBIRD. Jersey Mike's, locally owned and operated in Rogers, Bentonville, Fayetteville, and Springdale, believes in the value of ingredients, premium meats, the freshest vegetables, and delectable bread baked throughout the day. And then there's the juice that elevates your sandwich to the highest level. You'll taste the difference in every bite. Jersey Mike's subs are perfect for catering the office or your next tailgate party. Their cookie and brownie trays are the perfect finale to any type of gathering. Fresh baked daily, right there in the store. Jersey Mike's, the best submarine sandwich on the planet, always.
Since 1956, Swift's Jewelry has been Fayetteville's trusted name for timeless beauty and expert craftsmanship. Whether it's restoring a cherished heirloom, repairing your favorite piece, or creating a custom design as unique as your story, our master jewelers bring brilliance back to life. Visit Swift's Jewelry next to Hugo's in beautiful downtown Fayetteville, where every piece is treated like a masterpiece. Swift's Jewelry, your personal jeweler since 1956.
Shop every team in town.
Rally House is the place for Hog fans to shop the most outrageous selection of Razorback merchandise. From game day gear to perfect gifts, Rally House locations carry thousands of styles for you to shop today. They have 2 locations in Fayetteville, as well as locations in Fort Smith, Rogers, and Conway, and are always available for you to shop the Razorbacks online at rallyhouse.com.
20 years strong and still cheering on our Hogs. Signature Bank of Arkansas is your hometown team when it comes to banking. Whether you're running a small business, buying your first home, or raising the next generation of Hog fans, we've got your back. With local decisions, personalized service, and smart financial tools for every stage of life.
I'm going to be an MVP.
That includes young investor accounts perfect for future MVP. Signature Bank, strengthening connections through every interaction. Visit Signature Bank and let's win together. Signature Bank of Arkansas is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
We all try to prepare for life's what-ifs, but when those uncertainties become a reality, you need someone you can count on. Kevin Crone, your local farmer's agent, is here to help guide you through it all. The coverage for your business, call farmer's agent Kevin Crone today at 479-846-0836.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by farmers, truck or fire insurance, exchanges, or affiliate products not available in every state.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at precisiondoornwa.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Start the year strong with New Holland 300 Series compact track loaders from WT Equipment. Enjoy outstanding comfort, class-leading visibility, and best-in-class boom geometry for exceptional lift and reach. With fuel-efficient models from 60 to 90 horsepower and a wide range of attachments, the 300 Series CTLs are ready for whatever the job and the year throws at you. See the New Holland 300 Series compact track loaders today at WT Equipment in Springdale. WT Equipment. Equip your future, elevate your potential.
Just weak. I mean, weak. The SEC.
You're listening to Hog Reaction, presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
I'm ready to go to the Final Four.
All the Hog Reaction is brought to you by Sawyer's Sunrooms and more.
I've been putting my money on them.
Hog Reaction postgame show is fueled by Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, real Texas barbecue. Call or text the program at 877-377-6963.
It's Fugazi. Fugazi.
This is Hog Reaction.
All right, we're back here on Hog Reaction, 877-377-6963. Get some text coming in here now on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. We'll hear from the people. What do they think is going on out here? We don't have a Billy Richmond update. At least we've got. Maybe we'll hear it from Cal when we play the update here in a little bit. We were a two-man show here, so I can't listen to the press conference and host the radio show at the same time and do everything else, produce the TV and everything. So we'll try and get that to you. Maybe he said something, maybe he didn't. I haven't heard it all. I'll hear it when you hear it coming up here in just a few minutes. But I doubt there's going to be any kind of update on that front. Ben is texting in here. This team has no bigs. That's a fun text, Ben, on a day where Malik Ewan goes for 16-8. But okay, team has no bigs. And the first three are as talented as any team in America, but how can we go deep into the tournament with no big inside play? How can you go deep in the tournament with 6 players is the other thing you got to wonder about here. The roster construction, why is it that every other team in college basketball has 10 people that can play and Arkansas has 8? Why is that? Does anyone have an explanation for that for me? I'm just curious. I would like to know why 300 teams do it one way and they do it this way, where you're playing 8 people One goes down, that's 7. And if another one goes down, that's 6. The all-everything guy is in a boot every day that he's not playing. And I would just like to know why this is the path chosen when the teams that are above you in college basketball and behind you have 10 guys that can go. Some 11. I just want to know what that is. This has never been explained to me. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I don't understand that. But it is what it is. And here's what's going on with Arkansas for the final few weeks of the regular season. There are stakes here. These are not meaningless games. If you paid attention today, the committee gave their view on who they have as right now the top 16 teams. That was going into the play earlier today. And that would be seeds 1 through 4 in each region. They laid it all out for you there on TV. And they mentioned 2 teams on this show. I was watching it. They mentioned 2 teams that are on the outside that they considered for a 4 seed. Alabama and Arkansas. So it's right there in front of you. Get to the 4 line, and the path, in theory, it's March Madness, stuff happens. Getting to the 4 line, the path is a little bit more negotiable than if you get to the 6 or 7 line. Or even of a 5 seed, because every year we know a 12 beats a 5. But upsets happen. But if you really want to make a run here, like if we're just doing this for funsies and it's just fun to play in March, well, then do whatever you want, and it doesn't matter to me. But if we're serious about making a run to the final freaking 4, seeding matters. Go look at any historical point you want to find, and it's going to play out over 40-some-odd years that seeds 1 through 4 have a better chance of making the final 4 than 5 through the rest. So this matters, and it's in front of them. They can do it. You've got opportunities on the horizon with games at Florida. You've got Missouri again. You've got A&M. Like, there are opportunities here to improve their stock. They're right there. They're right there on the 5-4 line. They only mentioned 2 teams in all of college basketball today that they considered that they did not put in the top 16. Alabama and Arkansas. They're right there. They're right there. And this is what's in front of them moving forward. Can they do it? Can they continue to play like that? Can you get, once again, Malik Ewan tells on himself. He's a big old tattletale, isn't he? Malik Ewan, now we know, once again, this is like a game earlier this year where he told on himself. We know he can do this. Like, he can do 16 and 8. Maybe it's a little bit high to expect that every single game, but you can't give him 0 points on the road, man. In a ranked game, you can't do it. No points? Same points as me? No, can't do it. Pringle gave him very little, but let's focus on what they got. Another 20-point game from Acuff, and 21 points for Billy Richmond, and the Razorbacks beat Missouri 94-86. I would love to also know, while we're talking about Arkansas stuff here, why does it make any sense to have both teams exit the same tunnel of the floor? You were just asking for stuff like what happened today. It is stupid. And what they've done is they have catered to these rich people so they get their own tunnel in and out of the floor, because we've got to get back there so they can have another slice of brie on their Ritz crackers and another bottle of Dawn or whatever the hell they do back there in that lounge that nobody's allowed in except them. We can't have them be disenfranchised. We're lucky we let the refs go through that door at midcourt. We sure can't let another team go through there. Oh, absolutely not. That would disrupt the high money people. They could be inconvenienced. They could miss getting a soda by 90 seconds to 2 minutes at halftime. How dare us do something like that? They're going to have more incidents like today, and they're going to be worse as long as they have both these teams going out the same tunnel, which is just stupid. And they've done it. They did it this way before, then they went back to it, and now they're doing it this way again, and it's just it's dumb. They need to fix this before something really bad happens with both teams exiting the floor. But in spite of all that, They get a win, and Arkansas beats Missouri today 94-86. We will come back with more coming up, Hog Reaction, and we are brought to you by Sawyer Sunrooms, the Stadium Shop on Razorback, and by Rudy's Country Store. You're listening to ESPN Arkansas.
You're listening to Hog Reaction, presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, Sawyer Sunrooms and more, and by Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue.
At Sterling Bank, they're committed to the Northwest Arkansas community, and as members of this community, their relationships go beyond banking. They're cheering on the same teams, shopping at the same stores, and serving the same causes that help make our community a great place to live. So stop by your local branch in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville and discover the Sterling Bank difference with their top-notch customer service and complete menu of products. Sterling Bank, your community bank. Member FDIC.
Congratulations, you're officially part of the Crane Cash Winner's Circle. Feels good to celebrate those huge savings and all that extra Crane cash for your trade, doesn't it? With Crane, it's easy to feel like a champion.
That's because we'll beat any competitor's price. That's right. Bring us anyone else's deal and we'll beat it. Now that's winning. That's the Crane team.
Find your winning deal at craneteam.com.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Consider yourself a bourbon connoisseur. Twin Peaks is proud to offer an exclusive and extensive collection of some incredibly rare bourbons, whiskeys, and tequilas. Plus, check out their barrel selects that are handpicked by their team and bottled just for you. Only at Twin Peaks and Rogers.
When second's making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage. It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself.
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220.
Why is there water all over the kitchen floor?
Yeah, it's a minor issue. The sink, double dribbled.
Double what?
You know, a drip from the pipe, a drip from the drain. You know, double dribble.
That's not a double dribble. That's a flood. We're calling Paramount Plumbing.
Hey, I can fix it.
Don't let plumbing turn into a double dribble disaster. Call Paramount Plumbing. Fast, dependable, and done right the first time. Call 479-790-8427.
Start the year strong with New Holland 300 Series compact track loaders from WT Equipment. Enjoy outstanding comfort, class-leading visibility, and best-in-class boom geometry for exceptional lift and reach. With fuel-efficient models from 60 to 90 horsepower and a wide range of attachments, the 300 Series CTLs are ready for whatever the job and the year throws at you. See the New Holland 300 Series compact track loaders today at WT Equipment in Springdale. WT Equipment. Equip your future, elevate your potential.
At Mach 1 Financial Group, we aspire to meet the needs of anyone who walks through our doors. We work with families to create tailored financial plans based on their goals, lifestyle, and available resources. For help creating your own financial plan, visit Mach1FG.com. Mach 1 Financial Group, LLC is a registered investment advisor located in Rogers, Arkansas. A copy of Mach 1's current written disclosure brochure is available through the SEC website and at disclosures.mach1fg.com.
There's something special about life here in Northwest Arkansas. The trails, the parks, the people. It's why we love calling this place home. At Buffington Homes, we're here to help you build yours. A home that fits your family, your style, and your life right here in Northwest Arkansas. Tour our model homes across 5 communities and see what building your next home could look and feel like. Visit BuffingtonHomesAR.com or stop by a model home to start building a home and a life you'll love.
Just weak. I mean, weak. The SEC.
You're listening to Hog Reaction, presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
I'm ready to go to the Final Four.
All the Hog Reaction is brought to you by Sawyer Sunrooms and more.
I've been putting my money on them.
Hog Reaction postgame show is fueled by Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, real Texas barbecue. Call or text the program at 877-377-6963.
It's Fugazi. Fugazi.
This is Hog Reaction.
All right, we're back here on Hog Reaction, 877-377-6963. You want to get in here. Arkansas beats Missouri 94-86 today at Bud Walton Arena. 20th win of the year, I believe, for Arkansas. And, 20-7, 10-4 in the league. There were some projections earlier in the year from the computers that had this team going like 8-10 or something like that in the conference, or 7-11, something like that. The computers were wrong again about all that stuff. I think one of the most impressive things too, and you're going to hear Cal talk about this coming up in the remarks that you will hear in just a little bit here that we'll play for you on ESPN Reaction, on ESPN Arkansas, on Hog Reaction. But this team, I don't know how. There's obviously a lot of teams with very few losses out there in college basketball. There's no doubt about that. I mean, we're in here watching Michigan and Duke right now. Combined, they have 3 losses. Michigan has 1, Duke has 2. But the way that this team never has lost 2 in a row this year, and they had every excuse today to lose 2 in a row, and none of you would have minded if they lost today because of how Wednesday would have went. It would have been the greatest moral loss in the history of history if that had happened today. They had all the excuses. Tired, hurt, late, quick turnaround, not a lot of prep time when you consider giving some rest on Thursday. Okay, they still won. There's something to be said about that. The fact that this team had every excuse to not show up today, and they did show up today. And once again, the groupthink is wrong out there. All week long, they're like, oh, boy, no, they're not going to win. There's no way they're going to win. And we told you here on Ruskin and Zach yesterday, I think they're going to win this game. Whenever everybody says one thing, go the opposite direction. With this school, with these teams, the groupthink is wrong all the time. It was wrong again today. They won. It's like we thought they would on Ruskin and Zach yesterday. We thought they'd win. We thought they'd win by double digits. Well, they won by 8. A garbage dunk late cost us the double-digit thing. Did not cost you, unless you got the line. I think the line was 10.5. Let me check on that. It may have been an all-time bad beat there. 9.5. Oh, boy. Yeah. Oh. So, wait a minute. So, Pierce's dunk with 7 seconds left flipped the bets? Is that what may have happened here? If you had your bet flipped by Pierce's dunk with 7 seconds left, we would like to hear from you here on Hog Reaction, 877-377-6963. That's a tough one right there. Unless you had Mizzou plus 9.5 or whatever, then you're, going to be having Dom and Shadow Brion with the people in the 94 Club down in the tunnel that only they can use at the arena. Tell us about that. What do you think about that? We will hear from John Calipari. We've got the stuff ready to go. We'll get to that here in just a little bit. You can text in and tell us what you thought about everything, what stood out to you. Low turnover. This has been a low turnover of a team all year. The thing that surprised me today is getting a lot of turnovers, turning Missouri over. They don't do that all that much with these opposing teams because they're just a fine defensive team. This is not an elite defensive team Arkansas has. They're fine. So they don't get a lot of points off turnovers. The discrepancy is not that large. It was large today. They were plus 12 in the points off of turnovers. You could argue that kind of saved them to a certain extent by getting a lot of buckets after Missouri miscues. Free throw line very big today also. I know it's talking about free throws is like talking about the offensive line. It kind of makes people's eyes glaze over. But 22 out of 25 with some games that they have struggled lately. And again, every excuse to miss free throws. They're tired. They haven't worked on it. Nobody did anything Thursday, whatever it is. And they still went out and made 88% of their free throws. That is, I thought it was kind of a gut check. I know you generally don't describe a 94-86 game as a gritty win, but I think this was a gritty 94-86 win when you consider all the stuff going against them coming into this game with the fatigue and the double overtime and everything else. All right, let's get some comments in here. Here is Brennan texting in here. Never in my life have I seen a college player with a prop bet line of over 20 points, minus 700. That was a cuff line today. Incredible. Yeah, it's pretty much automatic. Pretty much automatic. Hacker says the crowd booed with 7 seconds left. I love that. Harkens back to the old days of a smoke-filled Madison Square Garden when in the upper corners, someone would score late and the Knicks would win by 8.5 instead of 10 and 10.5, and everybody would lose or win. There must be people sitting in there that don't gamble that are like, why are people booing with 7 seconds left? That's fun to think about, too. All right, when we return, we'll hear from Arkansas head coach John Vincent Calipari on the heels of Arkansas's gritty win over the Mizzou Tigers. This is Hog Reaction on ESPN Arkansas. We are brought to you by Sawyer's Sunrooms and More, your source for sunrooms, patio covers, and concrete. Next time you enjoy the game, you could enjoy it from your sunroom. Give Buzz at Sawyer's Sunrooms and More a call. He's been making quality affordable for over 30 years. Sawyer's family-owned business serving the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas. Sawyers-sunrooms.com. And, of course, by the Stadium Shop. They've got it all from Nike to Champion, Tommy Bahama, Comfort Wash. If it's Razorback, they've got it. Locally owned by a proud family of Arkansas alumni. The Stadium Shop on Razorback, 989 South Razorback Road, just down from Bud Walton Arena, or shoponrazorback.com. And by Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue. When you're headed to the Bud or watching from home, make sure Rudy's Barbecue is part of your game plan. 100% wood-fired with real oak. No shortcuts, just that true Texas-style smoke that keeps you coming back for more. 4084 West MLK Jr. Boulevard in Fayetteville, Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue. We'll be back and hear from John Calipari after this on ESPN Arkansas.
You're listening to Hog Reaction, presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, Sawyer's Sunrooms and More, and by Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue.
Fans, this is Elizabeth.
This is Robert. And this is Matt. We're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, your headquarters for all things Razorback.
From clothing items like Nike, Champion, Cutter & Buck, Tommy Bahama, and many more,
to a wide range of home, office, and fan cave decorations.
We even have furniture, a pool table, stuff for the yard, garden, and too much other stuff to mention.
So no matter if you're headed to the game or watching from your living room, stop by the Stadium Shop at 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville. That's 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville.
Or call us at 479 Stadium. That's 479-782-3486.
or stop by the Interweb store at shoponrazorback.com.
Whoa, that's a first, Dad. You actually got it right. How'd you do that?
Well, I use that Googleator thing.
And we're back.
Anyway, that was shoponrazorback.com.
The largest Razorback store south of the North Pole, and I have a plaque to prove it.
Folks, it just does not get more Razorback than us.
Go Hogs.
Start the year strong with New Holland 300 Series compact track loaders from WT Equipment. Enjoy outstanding comfort, class-leading visibility, and best-in-class boom geometry for exceptional lift and reach. With fuel-efficient models from 60 to 90 horsepower and a wide range of attachments, the 300 Series CTLs are ready for whatever the job and the year throws at you. See the New Holland 300 Series compact track loaders today at WT Equipment in Springdale. WT Equipment. Equip your future, elevate your potential.
Sterling Bank is your community bank. Sterling Bank values their role in Northwest Arkansas and works hard to make our community stronger each day. They're invested in relationships that go beyond banking. They're your friends and neighbors, and know that when we support each other, the whole community wins. If you're looking for a bank that offers top-notch customer service and a complete menu of products that make your banking experience pleasant and productive, visit them in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville. Sterling Bank, local friendly banking made to fit you. Member FDIC.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Mama, Dad, Jackie,
479
479
521
521
4220.
4220.
At Mach 1 Financial Group, we develop personalized income strategies to help families plan for retirement and manage their resources effectively. Our goal is to support informed decisions so families can work toward maintaining their lifestyle and having the resources they need to retire how they want to. For investment guidance and retirement planning, visit Mach1FG.com. Mach 1 Financial Group, LLC is a registered investment advisor located in Rogers, Arkansas. A copy of Mach 1's current written disclosure brochure is available through the SEC website and at disclosures.mach1fg.com.
Hey, Razorback fans! Rep your favorite team on and off the court with the best gear from Alumni Hall. Shop the largest and best collection of officially licensed Arkansas Razorback products, apparel, hats, Yeti, gifts, 2 for $38 champion tees, and more. Pop into our store at College Marketplace and shop alumnihall.com. Download the app. You'll receive a $10 reward for every $150 you spend. So shop Alumni Hall today and get game day ready. Go Hogs!
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts, and baby, that hair is looking like an airball. We need to talk. It's time for a rebound. We're the sixth man in your grooming game, serving up dirty fades, dangerously clean beard lines, and cuts so sharp they should come with a warning label. Whether you're looking to score downtown or lock it down at the office, we'll make sure your look is nothing but net. Stop cheating yourself with basic barbers. Come see us at Fantasy Sports Cuts, and we'll set you up for an easy bucket. Fantasy Sports Cuts at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Porsche Little Rock is Arkansas's only Porsche center and your destination for performance, luxury, and world-class service. Experience our popular line of SUVs with the Porsche Macan and Cayenne, both in stock and ready to deliver. Need service? We'll pick up and deliver your Porsche anywhere in the state and provide a loaner vehicle when available. Visit us today at 516 Colonel Glenn Plaza Loop or browse our inventory online at PorscheLittleRock.com.
Weak. I mean, weak. The SEC.
You're listening to Hog Reaction, presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
I'm ready to go to the Final Four.
All the Hog Reaction is brought to you by Sawyer's Sunrooms and more.
I've been putting my money on them.
Hog Reaction postgame show is fueled by Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, real Texas barbecue. Call or text the program at 877-377-6963.
It's Fugazi. Fugazi.
This is Hog Reaction.
Okay, we're going to go right into it now. John Calipari, you can keep this up because it's going to play through here, and we'll hear from John Calipari. And he starts talking about Malik Ewan's game here tonight. So here you go.
The way you practice is the way you're going to play. If you're looking to cut every corner, but you think I'm going to walk in the game and I'm going to – no, you're behind the action. And so that's all I've been on him about, including today's shoot-around. And he's getting better. He's learning. Look, by the end of the year, if we get him right, that makes us even better. And it makes we can roll Nick into the role he's best at.
Yeah, you mentioned the 20 assists. Trevin had 6 of them. I guess just with him, just how have you kind of seen him maybe develop as a ball handler, as a passer?
I want him to be a finisher, but he's a basketball player. He sees it. How about they go zone and we run to get him the ball in the middle and he finds DJ to end with the 3. That's big. It's a big play. That's just those guys playing together. They got a good feel for each other right now.
And then with Carter out, you guys ran a couple of different lineups. So we haven't seen a ton this year. The 3 guards, Darius, DJ, and Malik playing together.
And they're playing good.
Yeah.
They're playing good.
How much have you guys worked on that? I guess before Carter went out?
Yeah, we had it. We played them 3 guards at times because, you're trying to – we don't need to worry about minutes now. But you're trying to say, how do we do this? Because you couldn't take minutes away from Billy. And really, you're trying to get Carter to get going. So now you're saying, all right, then the other way of doing it is playing 3 guards, which we did. And DJ's one of those, what I keep saying, he and Billy are probably our best drivers. Like, drive it. And then the staff saying, because he took the three, that I was like, you had an opportunity when you caught it to go drive in there. And then he passed it, and then he shot a three. I'm like, just drive it. But Tyler Euler said, Coach, he's wide open. Just tell him to shoot it. And I did. Billy making 2 threes. All I've been telling Billy, could you imagine if you make a 3 or 2, how do they play you? What do they do now? And so he's in practice making, in 5 minutes, 60, 65 shots. And then get in the game and miss them all. Now you're saying you're worried about the result instead of just stay in the process. Stay in, so you're not thinking, I got to make it. Then you're not making it. I know I've taken 5,000 of these shots. I'm just taking another one. So he was good. He's good. I played him at 4. I could play him at point. I could play. He's like a Swiss knife. I mean, just wherever you want to do with it. He's a good player.
Cal, another single turnover game. How are you guys able to play with such pace and have so few turnovers each and every game?
You got good players who are skilled players. They're basketball players. They're not shooters and athletes, and they're basketball players, every one of them. And that's, Larry Brown loved 2 guys on this team. He loved Billy Richmond, but he also loved Malik Thomas. Now, what that means to me is he ain't about just shooting or making crazy plays. He wants to know you're a basketball player. And he's looking at those 2 and say, they are really, I'm like, wow. And now the other guy he liked, Malik Sealy. He said he went in, didn't try to shoot shots. He just did what he had to do. You think about it. This is a Hall of Fame coach, maybe one of the greatest, if not the greatest, to ever do this, what we do. And he's loving on 3 of our guys.
You mentioned Malik Thomas. He had 6 threes against Alabama, 2 of 3 tonight. He was struggling from the three-point line for a couple games. How nice is it to see him?
Who are you talking about? If you asked him, he would not even know he struggled. You talk about amnesia? This kid has amnesia. All he knows is, I know how good I am. You're not going to convince me of anything. Now, he does that drive he did, and he made it. I just sat down and said, you see that? What are you going to say? But you know what? You couldn't tell him he couldn't make it. Down in Alabama, when he's dancing and shoots that 3, and I called the timeout before, he's like, are you crazy? To me. I said, no, I'm not crazy, but I'm going to run the play for you anyway. So now go, and he goes and gets 2. It ends up being all right, but yes.
Coach, you guys are 7-0 now following losses, so I don't know if you were aware of that, but what do you...
I was aware.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
What do you attribute that to?
Their competitive spirit. Now, I'm going to tell you, I called Darius into my office, and I said, kid, he had his boot on. He didn't practice for 2 days. I said, listen, if you need to take this game off, I'm good. Like, I need you as we finish this season. So if this game, he looks at me, and you know what he said? Coach, we just lost. I'm playing. What? Who doesn't want that guy on their team? You watch him going out. He has the boot. He'll wear the boot Sunday, Monday, maybe Tuesday. He may do something on the court, nothing live, and no boot on Wednesday.
You mentioned, Missouri finished with 10 turnovers. 6 of those were from the point guards. Did you guys do anything differently guarding the point of attack that led to that, or what did you kind of feel like?
No, I thought they played great too. I mean, somebody had to win the game. And when you look at their numbers, they shot 55%, 33 from the 3, and 73. They have 18 and 10 turnovers. Now, we out-rebound them, which was kind of amazing. But, again, the free throws were real close. We shot 25, they shot 23. And so this, it's one of those games.
Howland, you guys made a meaningful run right before the first half ended with Darius on the bench.
And I left him there because we made the run.
How encouraging is that?
Loved it. DJ has been with me 3 years. I got all the faith in the world in him. I want him to be more confident. You can't say, well, you take him out when he makes them. We don't have any players. And again, more playing time means playing better. Play better and you play more. Now, the guys that are really getting the most minutes, they're really playing well. They just are. But I don't mind putting Billy at 4 to make sure DJ gets in. We got those 3 guards. We did that tonight. But they're so big, I couldn't do it, 8 straight minutes. But it was good when we did it.
You're listening to Hog Reaction, presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, Sawyer Sunrooms and more, and by Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue.
Hey Razorback fans, Matt Jones here. We're all experiencing higher prices on just about everything, and that includes sunrooms, patio covers, and windows. If you've gotten an estimate on any of these projects and you were shocked by the price, then you need to call Sawyers. They've been making quality, affordable products for 35 years. They're local, they have 100% financing, and a beautiful showroom with all their products displayed. So give my buddy Buzz a call or check them out, sawyers-sunrooms.com.
Game day, work day, or any day, Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue has you covered with 100% oak smoked meats served by weight so you get exactly what you want. Hosting a crew, Rudy's group meals are perfect for parties, office lunches, or tailgates. 3 meats, 3 sides, all the fixings, and yes, even a tablecloth. And don't forget breakfast tacos every morning until 10 a.m. Made to order, or they've got grab and go for the whole team. Visit Rudy's at 4084 MLK Jr. Boulevard in Fayetteville. Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, smoking good every time.
Now's the best time yet to drive away in a new Outlander at Rath Mitsubishi. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% for 72 months on remaining 2025 Outlanders with award-winning design, rally-inspired super all-wheel control, and more standard features than the competition. Combine that with a 10-year warranty and 2 years of complimentary maintenance, and you've got an unbeatable value on the best-backed CUV in the U.S. Don't sleep on this one. Venture off the beaten path and get 0% for 72 months on remaining 25 Outlanders at Rath Mitsubishi. Don Tyson and 71B, Springdale.
Get ready for Mudbug Mayhem, the crawfish festival that's a true celebration of community, family, and culture. Join us March 7th at Chaffee Crossing Historic District for Cajun-inspired food, live music, local vendors, and a sizzling crawfish cook-off. Check out the car show, the cornhole contest. There's activities for all ages, and you can make memories with friends and family. Don't miss the fun. Mudbug Mayhem Crawfish Festival, March 7th. It's free to get in. Learn more at mudbugmayhemfest.com.
Before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest offerings from the biggest names in golf. At Golf USA, they're honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest Top Fitters list for 2024, in addition to making Ping and Callaway's lists. And at Golf USA, they are always expanding their expertise and their offerings. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA, we're as golf as it gets.
Seconds making a play. Short's got it covered.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage. It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself. 1, 2, 3,
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
Call Kerry Earwood in Rogers or Derek Wardlow in Rogers.
The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruskin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell.
Start the year strong with New Holland 300 Series compact track loaders from WT Equipment. Enjoy outstanding comfort, class-leading visibility, and best-in-class boom geometry for exceptional lift and reach. With fuel-efficient models from 60 to 90 horsepower and a wide range of attachments, the 300 Series CTLs are ready for whatever the job and the year throws at you. See the New Holland 300 Series compact track loaders today at WT Equipment in Springdale. WT Equipment. Equip your future, elevate your potential.
This April, Mach 1 Motorsports is shifting into high gear, and you can ride away on a Triumph 1200 Tiger Rally Pro. That's right, during the men's college basketball tournament in April, Mach 1 Motorsports and Triumph is giving one away. And registering is easy. Just stop by the dealership, scan the QR code, and you're entered. No purchase necessary. Seriously, come in, register, grab a beverage, hang out. We love meeting new folks. Now it's time to bring your bike in for service and or repairs. Don't wait until the sun's out and you're itching to ride. With 50 years of motorcycle service experience and not one but 2 gold level master techs, the highest designation by Indian Motorcycles, your bike is in the best hands around. Mach 1 Motorsports, ride ready, rally ready, and maybe putting a Tiger in your garage.
Weak. The SEC.
You're listening to Hog Reaction, presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
I'm ready to go to the Final Four.
All the Hog Reaction is brought to you by Sawyer Sunrooms and more.
I've been putting my money on them.
Hog Reaction postgame show is fueled by Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, real Texas barbecue. Call or text the program at 877-377-6963.
It's Fugazi. Fugazi.
This is Hog Reaction.
All right, we've been doing some detective work here, just like Eddie Valiant and Who Framed Roger Rabbit, or Detective Lenny Briscoe from the 2-7 on Law and Order. Billy Richmond is spotted in a photograph from the locker room following the game, and there is nothing on his leg, no kind of a wrap or brace or anything, and he's standing up in one of the pictures. And it is thought that it is just cramps that were bothering him during the game. That's what Cal said post-game, and he'll probably be good to go. So there you go. We put we did our fine detective work there, put our top people on it, and it looks like no serious injury for Billy Richmond after he went down late in the game and was in some discomfort going to the bench. Arkansas beats Missouri 94-86 today, 877-377-6963. This text coming in on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Hogs still can't handle aggressive big men. Yeah, Pierce got 22 today against him, the 6'10 guy for Missouri. But Ewan gave you something, and this is what was maddening about Wednesday night. And Cal can bitch and complain about the free throws all he wants, but here's the truth of the matter. If Ewan scores 3 points, you win the game. And maybe it doesn't even go into double overtime, and we don't have to worry about all this fatigue stuff for the last 2 days. That's the truth. That's the truth, all right? Whenever you grab somebody's jersey, you put the official in a bind. What's he supposed to do? What's he supposed to do? He go back to his boss, hey, this guy's grabbing him. Why didn't you call anything? You know what I mean? Like, it's not about the free throws. It's never about the free throws. It's about the big people developing. And he went on all that to protect his players. That's totally fine. That's exactly what he did. But those guys no-showed in that game. Today, Pringle no-showed, but Ewan showed up. And again, he told on himself because we know he's capable of this. It's been multiple games now. They've been sporadic, but there have been multiple games where he's done this. So we know he's capable. And when he doesn't do it, well, there you go. But you tell on yourself when you have performances like this. Maybe he is improving. Maybe that's what's happening. That's what Cal said following. Let's see here. Ewan cost, JT text in here, Ewan cost Brazil his 5th foul. Ewan was flexing for the camera. Instead of getting back on defense, it messed up all the assignments, and Trevin had to foul because of that. Get back and play a little defense. All of that's true. Correct. By the way, an update. I don't care about the SEC standings and the regular season. Couldn't care less. You don't pay Cal $8 million to win the SEC. Who cares? We have higher aspirations. At least I do. But if you're interested in the SEC standings, I can give you an update. Alabama is drubbing LSU right now. They're up by, drubbing. They're up 14 on the road with 7 minutes to go. So Alabama's probably going to win, which means they'll also be 2 games out of first behind Florida. Arkansas is 2 games out at 10-4. Tennessee won today at Vanderbilt. They're 2 games out at 10-4. And Alabama on their way to also being 2 games out at 10-4 in the league. Let's see here. A&M plays tonight at OU. That's who Arkansas's got next. And Kentucky and Auburn play today. Play later on as well. Kentucky trying to move to the 9-win mark and stay there 2.5 games out, I suppose, or 3 games out from Florida, who won today in impressive fashion over a just piss-poor Ole Miss team. God, they're terrible. You want to talk about a waste of resources. Ole Miss put all that money into Chris Beard, and he sucks. He is absolutely the worst. I wonder what they're going to do. Are they going to pay him to keep being this bad, or what's going to happen there? That's an intriguing thing, Don. I'm curious about what they do with Ole Miss. LSU's a lost cause in basketball. South Carolina's a lost cause, on the men's side anyway. OU's probably not going to be any good until they get their new arena in a few years, or they get rid of Porter Moser, one or the other. Auburn's got to right the wrong and get rid of Stephen Pearl. He has no business being a Division I head coach, none whatsoever. He is completely unqualified. Completely unqualified. Guy should be selling Xerox machines. He shouldn't be coaching the SEC. Anyway, Auburn and Kentucky coming up later tonight. Mark Pope's not that great either. So that's a real battle of wits there with Kentucky and Auburn, with those two brainiacs matching skills in that game tonight. Can't wait to not watch that one. All right, we'll be back, and we will wrap up this edition of Hog Reaction. Arkansas wins by a score of 94-86 today over the Missouri Tigers. Missouri loses. It's always a good day when Missouri loses. I know some of you all don't think they're a rival. They're your rival. You like when they lose. That makes them a rival. It does. They're annoying. Anyway, they lose today. And Arkansas wins and is still 2 games behind Florida, who they play next Saturday in prime time. In the pool, in the O-Dome. Should be a very intriguing ball game. We'll be back and wrap this thing up on ESPN Arkansas after these messages.
You're listening to Hog Reaction, presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, Sawyer Sunrooms and more, and by Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue.
Contractors, you know the right equipment makes all the difference. That's why you choose LG HVAC systems. Innovative, efficient, and built to perform. And at J&B Supply, we're more than just a supplier. Since 1968, our family-owned business has provided HVAC and plumbing pros with the products, expert service, and hands-on training to get the job done right. Check out the buzz around LG's new game-changing equipment today. For over 50 years, HVAC and plumbing pros have trusted J&B Supply in Fort Smith, Springdale, and Bentonville. J&B Supply, where the professionals go.
Well, it's 2026, and with the warm winter we've had, spring weeds are coming soon. Now's the time to sign up with Lawn Pride of Northwest Arkansas and lock in the best deal on your 2026 lawn care plan. Sign up for 7 or more services by March 1st and get the first application free. The Lawn Pride team knows Ozark soils inside and out, providing expert weed control, fertilization, and aeration to keep your yard healthy all year long. Be the envy of your neighborhood when that spring green up hits. Call 479-241-2180 or visit lawnpride.com/Northwest Arkansas today.
When you're ready to ask the question that changes everything, let Swift's Jewelry help you find the ring that says it all. From dazzling diamonds to custom designs that are uniquely yours, Swift's has been creating unforgettable engagements since 1956. Our expert jewelers will guide you through every step of the way so that you can focus on the yes. Swift's Jewelry, your personal jeweler since 1956, in beautiful downtown Fayetteville, where your forever begins.
You'll find the happiest of happy hours at Cassano's Chicago-style pizza. Monday through Friday from 3 to 7. $1 off crafts, wine, and well drinks. And don't miss Cassano's happiest hour from 5 to 6 with $1.50 short domestics and $3 tall domestics. Plus, enjoy $15 domestic buckets all day, every day. It's the perfect spot to catch all your favorite teams on the big screens. Or let Cassano's cater your next tailgate or event. Go to Cassano'sPizza.com and find your nearest location. Cassano's Chicago-style pizza, where every hour feels like the happiest hour.
Fumbled by a flood, blindsided by a fire, tackled by mold? Don't sweat it. Call the pros at Rainbow Restoration. From water damage and fire and smoke restoration to mold remediation and odor removal, they've got your back. One call takes care of it all for all of Northwest Arkansas. They clean up the mess and build it back better than it was before. Call 479-900-9392. Now that's 479-900-9392. Rainbow Restoration. We restore, you recover.
At Sterling Bank, they're committed to the Northwest Arkansas community, and as members of this community, their relationships go beyond banking. They're cheering on the same teams, shopping at the same stores, and serving the same causes that help make our community a great place to live. So stop by your local branch in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville and discover the Sterling Bank difference with their top-notch customer service and complete menu of products. Sterling Bank, your community bank. Member FDIC.
Hey, it's Wes Pruitt from 4-Star Sports Media, your 24/7 home for sports coverage. Podcasts, live shows, and expert takes all in one place. 4star.live on web and 4-Star Sports M on X. From the hardwood of Hogs Hoops to conference crunch of college football, we're diving deep. Whether it's Memphis Preps, the latest NFL headlines, or ringside breakdowns of WWE and AEW, it's all happening here at 4-Star Sports Media.
Legal challenges can feel like a mountain in your path, but you don't have to climb it alone. Hi, this is James Teague. At Teague Law Firm in Rogers, we provide the experience, personal representation you deserve. Whether it's family law, criminal defense, or personal injury, we are dedicated to protecting what matters most to you. From divorce and custody trials and all other forms of litigation, Teague Law Firm fights for your results. Trust our team that Northwest Arkansas has relied on for over 30 years. Call Teague Law Firm today at 479-877-1688 or visit our website at teague-law.com. The Teague Law Firm. If we can't help you, we'll talk baseball.
Weak. The SEC.
You're listening to Hog Reaction, presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
I'm ready to go to the Final Four.
All the Hog Reaction is brought to you by Sawyer's Sunrooms and more.
I've been riding with them. I've been putting my money on them.
Hog Reaction postgame show is fueled by Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, real Texas barbecue. Call or text the program at 877-377-6963.
It's Fugazi. Fugazi.
This is Hog Reaction.
Again, we learned there's a lot on the line here for the Razorbacks the last couple of weeks, with them being right there on the verge of the 4 line, at least according to the committee today that revealed the top 4 seeds in each of the regions, potentially, if they were picking today, the top 4 seeds. It'll obviously change, but they gave us a little peek onto what they were thinking about the top 16 teams in the NCAA tournament, and they go around and slot them 1 through 4. And Arkansas was right there on the outside looking in. Could have very well, with that win, maybe they make it up onto the 4 line. So that is what is potentially in front of them over the last 2 weeks, especially if you can win against Texas A&M and if you can somehow knock off Florida in their building, which is one of the places Arkansas has won the least in the entire conference in its 30-some-odd years in the SEC. If you can pull that off, I mean, you are in a really good position, I think, to be one of those top 4 teams in the NCAA tournament, one of those top 4 seeds in a region. And if you're in the top 4 in a region, I mean, the math is just better in terms of being able to make a run to possibly the 3rd weekend of the tournament. Every team in college basketball is imperfect. So we can point out Arkansas's flaws and foibles, and certainly we've done that after losses, and some of you have done it tonight after a win, and that's fine. But it's all about draw and matchups in the tournament. And if you can avoid a team with a bunch of nasty big people, you've got a shot. If you run into a Houston again, or even though they're struggling right now, maybe a UConn or teams of that nature, if you can avoid them somehow, as long as you can. And it's a one-shot deal. You're not playing best of 7. It's a one-shot deal. So, one of the big people for another team gets, 2 fouls in the first 3 minutes of the game. That alters things quite a bit. So you just don't know. But they're in a great position right now for March. And again, I don't care about the SEC standings. I do not care. Maybe you do. That's fine. I'm just giving you my opinion. I don't care. You're not paying for all this to win the SEC. Hell, you could do that for a lot cheaper with a different coach. This is about achieving a lot more than that. And that's my frame of reference when I'm talking about any kind of discussion with Arkansas basketball, is how do you get to the third weekend? You've gotten to the second weekend. That's fun. Is that all we want to do here? No. Keep it moving. And nobody's perfect in college basketball this year. And if you get the right draw and they're right there on the cusp of being able to not have an easier path, but maybe it's a little bit more negotiable if they can get into that top four. And they can do that because they were right there on the verge of being on it today when the committee announced their early look at who the seeds would be in the NCAA tournament in a few weeks. It's going to wrap up things on Hog Reaction here on ESPN Arkansas. Sawyer Sunrooms and More helps bring it to you, along with the Stadium Shop on Razorback and by Rudy's Country Store and